Western New York development tonight. Work still stalled on that mixed-use complex right at the entrance to Buffalo's Canalside. It's Heritage Point, which promised apartments and shopping only feet from the waterfront when it first broke ground nearly 3 years ago. Now, I checked in with the site back in March when we noticed that construction work had ground to a halt. At the time, we learned financing for this project had reportedly fallen through. But now we've obtained messages exchanged between state development officials and the company contracted to build that development. I've learned the state is ready to start charging the company until they make some significant progress. And a popular Canalside destination tells me they're also losing patience with the Heritage Point project. You hear that? That silence is getting expensive.
There's no work being done on it.
Angel Montserrat is talking about Heritage Point, the $40 million construction project led by Sinatra Company. It's right next door to Explore and More Children's Museum at Canalside. The project broke ground in 2021, but the site has sat idle for months.
They just finished what they started building.
That's exactly what the Erie Canal Harbor Development Corporation is saying in new documents obtained by 7 News. In a letter sent to Sinatra Company dated August 1st, the ECHDC says the developer is in default of their agreement with the state, which was signed in 2019, for failure to meet the substantial completion date. ECHDC is now requiring Sinatra Company to pay damages starting at $100 a day for the first 60 days and then $500 a day thereafter until work on the project is substantially complete. If Sinatra and Company fails to complete the work at Heritage Point by January 19th of 2025, the ECHDC says it will seek return of the property.
I'd like to see it done.
Paul Marzello is president and CEO of the Buffalo and Erie County Naval and Military Park, and as a Canalside stakeholder has grown frustrated with the lack of progress at Heritage Point.
Certainly not happy about it. Could say that I'm even angry about it, but more importantly, I'm probably disappointed.
Marzello believes an idle construction site in the heart of one of Western New York's most popular tourist destinations is a bad look, and he's concerned about how it will come across to visitors with several events scheduled for 2025.
The eyesore of having all this construction equipment, things that don't look like they're moving, and it just doesn't paint us in the best picture for it. I'd like to see it completed. I'd like to see them become an asset to the waterfront.
Now, I did receive a statement from Nick Sinatra, the CEO of Sinatra Company, late this afternoon that says labor and material costs have almost doubled since the Heritage Point project was originally awarded, and he's now asking the state for an additional $4 million commitment. Sinatra adding, quote, "At no point has Sinatra Company considered not completing this project. The project remains of utmost importance to Sinatra Company as evidenced by our continuous pursuit of alternative funding sources after our initial lender abruptly and unexpectedly went out of business, creating this unfortunate circumstance." Sinatra says construction will resume as soon as they receive the requested and needed support. We'll stay on top of it.